Yields are dropping in the US. The 10-year dropped below 4% for the first time since February. 398 on the 10-year yield. That's down 11. 2 years down at 420, down 9. 5-year 386 down 12. 30-year 427 down 8. 2-10s inversion after a negative 16 settlement on Friday sits at negative 23. Wrong direction. Stocks are mixed right now. Certainly not as strong a reaction as you would have expected after yesterday. And when you see these drops in yields, the NASDAQ is up 0.6%. The S&P is up 0.5%, but the Dow is down 0.1%, and the Russell's down over 0.75% as I speak to you right now. Small to medium-sized business PMIs were all revised higher in all the major markets, but Germany and the EU remain in contraction territory on the manufacturing side, as does the US. The US got a higher revision, but it was 49.6. And then the big ISM PMI in the US dropped to 46.8, well in contraction territory, while the pricing index rose to 52.9 versus 52.1. The UK had a good manufacturing number, but the Bank of England cut rates anyway. The Bank of England cut interest rates for the first time since the pandemic. Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey stressed a cautious approach, saying the Bank of England is alert to risks of another surge in inflation. Traders are pricing in another cut in November. The pound is holding its decline and gilt yields fell. The dollar is stronger as you might expect. Gold, silver, and crude oil are higher with copper lower. Non-farm payrolls coming tomorrow, expected to come in at 175,000 jobs added with an unchanged unemployment rate, unchanged month-over-month hourly earnings, slightly lower year-over-year hourly earnings, and an unchanged work week. Private payrolls are expected to increase. Looking ahead, big earnings today after the close. 118 companies reporting with market caps over $1 billion, including Apple, Amazon, Intel, Motorola, Microchip Technologies, MicroStrategy, Cloudflare, Snap, DraftKings, DoorDash, Booking Holdings, Coinbase, and Vertex Pharmaceuticals. Before tomorrow's open, 43 companies with $1 billion or more in market caps, including ExxonMobil, Chevron, Enbridge Energy, Squarespace, and US Cellular. Data tonight, nothing of note. Tomorrow, June factory orders in the US are forecast to fall by 2.9%, and the non-farm payrolls data that I already mentioned, 8:30 Eastern Time.